What's going on, Moon Gang? I want to make a really quick weekend crypto update video for you because whether you love him or hate him, our boy Elon is back at it again. Bitcoin price dropped sharply after Musk teases selling. Honestly, I think it's pretty crazy that this one individual has so much power and influence, but in the end, he's kind of swayed markets up and down billions of dollars. So here's what just played out. This tweet's from Mr. Whale at Crypto Whale. Bitcoiners are going to slap themselves next quarter when they find out Tesla dumped the rest of their Bitcoin holdings. With that amount of hate Elon Musk is getting, I wouldn't blame him. And he had a one-word response, indeed. So here's what happened because of that. Basically, we dropped a good 7% as I'm filming this. And really, if we take a look at Bitcoin, we've come off 58,000 all the way down to 46,000. Not the best, but really, I kind of think it's a good dip buying opportunity. I want to go over some of the technicals, but just so you know, right now, Bitcoin trading at 46,000, Ethereum coming off of 44, trading down at 35, Dogecoin holding very steadily at 51 cents, and Cardano, ADA, doing super well, coming off of 150 all the way up to above 240, currently trading at 225. We'll talk about all of them a little bit, but let's start this off with Bitcoin. So this is a look at Bitcoin's 4-hour chart. So on a more of a medium time frame, the one technical thing I want to bring to your attention is right here. So from 58,000 down to 46,000, clearly Bitcoin has gone lower and lower and lower. But if you take a look at the RSI, Relative Strength Index, which is a very common technical indicator that maps out momentum. When it's very high, that's a lot of bullish momentum. When it's very low, that's a lot of bearish momentum. So check this out. As Bitcoin has gone lower, look at what the RSI has done. This has gone higher. So this is a mismatch. It means that as we're going lower and lower, there's less and less bearish momentum, aka more and more bullish momentum. And this is referred to as bullish divergence. It means that there's more bullish momentum right here than there was right here. And this is commonly indicative of an upcoming bounce. So for me, I am a long-term investor in Bitcoin, and I like to buy more and more as much as I can on very considerable dips, especially when there's technicals that are supporting of an upcoming bounce. And really, beyond the fact that we have some bullish divergence going on, we're coming up on a very important level of support between 43 and 44,000. Let me back out to the daily chart. Right here, we also have this trend line, support between 43, 44. Bitcoin has previously bounced off of this. So I think there's a pretty good chance of this being a good dip buying opportunity. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell the future, but just in terms of really what's going on, all this happening because of really what's going on with Elon specifically and Twitter, and now talking about Dogecoin and everything else, and Bitcoin not being the best crypto for the environment. I think it makes sense that it's going down, but I think at this point, the bearish momentum is starting to dry up. And I think a lot of people are going to start viewing this as like, okay, it's beaten down. It's a good time for a reversion play. Only time will tell to see how this plays out. But personally, if we get back, especially to that $43,000 area, I will be increasing my own position in Bitcoin. I just think fundamentally, the overall fundamental case for Bitcoin is still intact. I think that this is a bit of an overreaction to what's going on in Twitter. And really, the technicals are starting to support this bounce thesis. So that's what's going on with Bitcoin. To go through it kind of quickly, Cardano doing super well. For those of you who don't know, Cardano, it's kind of doing well now because of the fallout with Bitcoin, people really now focusing on the fact that it's not the best for the environment. Well, Cardano, at least on a relative rate, it's better for the environment. So I think people are liking that. I mean, recently, look at this run on Cardano. Absolutely awesome. Up 108%. Over the past week alone, up 44%. I'm happy to say that I do have a position on Cardano. In terms of Ethereum, it did do better. Let's look at this current high right here. Map this out for everyone. All right, we are up to 4,380. Since then, we are on a 18.8% decline from that high, but really from the start of this upward trend, we're up a pretty noteworthy 125%. So to go up that much, I think it's okay to have this, it's a reasonable, healthy bounce back, I would argue. I do own Ethereum. If we get into this region between 3,000, 3,200, I plan on buying more. Over the past week, it's down almost 7%, but from over the past month, it's up 40%. Start of the year, it's up 381%. And last but not least, Dogecoin. This one, obviously, you've seen all this news and everything going on with Doge, the community insanely passionate. Elon seems to be a supporter. We have the whole fallout from SNL, but since then he was saying that he's in talks with the devs of Dogecoin to try to make it even better for the environment. So I'm excited to see how this form of consolidation breaks. Dogecoin's gone up, a period of expansion, consolidation, expansion, currently consolidating. If you crack open any technical analysis book, this technical structure would be referred to as a bullish pennant. Basically, it was trending upward, then it's consolidating. We know that lower highs, higher lows. Commonly, this does break upwards, but of course, there's a counterexample to every technical pattern, and only time will tell. But I honestly think the entire party is back on against. Once Dogecoin gets above 55 cents, especially 59 cents, really 59, once we get above that, I would feel pretty confident about Dogecoin making its way up to test the current all-time high around 74 cents. That's my personal plan, at least how I'm going to play Dogecoin. Over the past week, still up 31% from the start of the year until now, up almost 11,000%. Absolutely crazy. So that's kind of your weekend crypto update. That's what's going on with Elon, Bitcoin, and the crypto as a whole. Overall, I am a long-term crypto investor, and for my favorite coins, I think it's that common adage of the major dips are to be bought. I'm not into the game of day trading or really even swing trading. I want to buy on a nice discount and ride it out for many months, really many years. But let me know your thoughts on these coins specifically and the crypto sector at large. And until I catch you next time, from me and Chair, best of luck in the market.